Hello, friends. I am back for part 2. And let me see if I can just get resituated here. And there we go. Okay. So I showed you what my sister made in part 1, and I showed you my order from Frantic Stamper. And then I put in another order to Red Lead Paperworks. So I'll show you what I got from them. They were actually having a sale. And Jill Norwood had shared some projects she made, and I really loved the one or two, I don't know. I can't remember now, you guys. Excuse me. Anyway, I really liked it, and so I went and put in another order with them. And so when you buy little wood stamps, they usually send them to you in these sweet little boxes that they stamp up. And I was thinking I had this little gal, but I don't. So I ordered her, and they don't have the names on their stamps. Here, let me get this slip out, and I can hopefully tell you the names from my order slip. Okay, so I believe that she is called Petite Pixie. Isn't she cute? And then I got the Faith, Trust, and a Pinch of Pixie Dust. And so that's just what that's called. And then I got this one, and this is a really nice big stamp. I'm kind of surprised I didn't order her on the last order because she is so cute. And I love bird stamps and little fairies, and it's a perfect stamp. Look at her boot, how her boot points up on the toe there. I think that is so adorable. Anyway, she is called Fae Fairy, I believe. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think she's Fae Fairy. And then I got this one. This is the size. And this one is okay, so I got those two girls, and then I got the little one. I know the little one is Petite Pixie. One of them is called Faith, Trust, Pixie. Oh no, that was that one. Faith, Trust, and Petite Pixie. So one of these is called She Sprinkles. Okay, it's this one. She Sprinkles a Pinch of Fairy Dust. This one says Faith, Trust, and a Pinch of Pixie Dust. This one's Fairy Dust. So this one's called Faith, Trust, or no, sorry. She Sprinkles Art Fairy. She Sprinkles Art Fairy. And I love that she's standing up on this little pillow thing, and she's just got that little look on her face like she's already sprinkled the fairy dust somewhere. And then, so then this one is called Fae Fairy Art Girl. And she was 40% off when I ordered her. I don't know if they're still having a sale or not. But let me show you the back of my ordering slip. This is what's on the back of it this time. So wonderful alphabets that you can use. I love that they make use of the back of your invoice. And then they always are really lovely to send you a free gift of some sort. And so I've gotten several of these cute little pockets, and inside of here is a cute chipboard dress, a card, Dear Art Girl, if you love your order, please tell a friend. Make what you love what you make. XO, Chris and Sharon. And so that is what was in there. And then these fun little collage pieces that you can use as you choose. And a playing card and a tag. So fun things to create with. And then this sheet of old photos, winter photos. Look at the way she's holding this little dog. I don't know if that's I mean, it looks like a real dog, but I don't know if it was a real dog at the time or a stuffed dog. And this is kind of just advertising their digital collage sheets that they have. And more kind of art inspiration, however you can, you know, cut these things out and use them. So that is all that was in my free gift bag this time. And then they tie it together with ribbon that you can use, which is lovely. So that was that order from Red Lead. And then I ordered from Anna White's latest release. And Anna's shop is on Etsy, and it's called Sweet Miss Daisy, and this is one of the stamps she released this last time, which I thought was stinkin' cute. And it is the little stinker. Look at the skunk. So adorable. And then the sentiments on here are bunches of love, sent with love, being sick stinks. Yes, it does. Getting old stinks, missed your birthday. You are so stinking sweet. Happy birthday anyway. Life sometimes stinks. Feel better soon. And then it's got the little arrow with really, so you can put really into some of these sayings. I stink, from one stinker to another. Yeah, so it would be really cute. Missed your birthday. Put this on, and then inside, I stink. And so she sent some little sparkly hearts in here as a little gift, and a lovely winter spice tea. And then this is her card for this time. So cute. And then I also ordered one of her sweet notepads. And it's this one with the bunny. You make life better just by being you. So she's got a few different cute notepads that you can order from her shop. Okay, so that was Sweet Miss Daisy on Etsy. And let's see here. Sorry. Okay, I did order a few things from Stampin' Up. So they finally got the replacement blades for the trimmer, so I ordered a pack of those. Let me talk about this other trimmer that I ordered. I know I talked about it once, but this is the Tim Holtz Tonic Studio, this cutter. It has a scoring blade also, which I took off because there's nowhere to get it out of the way if you are cutting a piece of 12 by 12 paper. So that is one thing I don't like, that I can't get the scoring blade out of the way. I just had to take it off. So that's kind of a pain if you're cutting and scoring, that you have to cut, and then if you're cutting 12 by 12, you have to then put the scoring blade in. Okay, I don't like that. The other thing that I don't like is, I like this, how it's got the little thing up here to keep this up so you can slide your paper in and out. You have to push it down to cut, and if you don't have it all the way pushed down, it cuts into the groove. It cuts into the cutting groove, you know? So then, okay, I don't like that because it cuts into the plastic. So I wished I would have kept the box. I think I would probably have sent this back, honestly, and ordered the Tim Holtz Tonic Guillotine Cutter. I'm kind of wishing I would have ordered that instead. What I do like about it is the way the arms pull out, except for it kind of doesn't pull out and sit straight. There is an arm at the top and another one at the bottom. Yeah, so it cuts nice. It cuts fine as long as you make sure you've got that top piece all the way down, and so that you're not catching into the trough or the groove or whatever you want to call that, to where the blade cuts. And then also will cut the plastic, actually. So that's my feelings on that cutter. If you have that cutter and use it all the time or whatever, let me know your thoughts on it. All right, so back to my Stampin' Up! Order. I ordered the Just a Note dies. There is a stamp set that goes with this that you can order in a bundle if you want. But I didn't really, there wasn't anything about that stamp set that I really liked. But I did like all of these dies. I think these are so cute. I love the die for the note paper, how it, you know, looks like you've pulled it out of a tablet. And I have line stamps that I can, that would have been the only thing I would have ordered the stamp set for, is there was a stamp that had lines. But I didn't really care for any of the other stamps, so it wasn't worth it to me to order the set just to get that one, because I do have lines, plus you could draw your own squiggly lines if you wanted to. It's got two fun paper clip dies in here, and a heart paper clip, which I think is so cute. And then it's got the little black binder clip. There's the black part, or you can make it whatever color. There's multiple colors of these binder clips anymore. And there's the part that you cut out of like a silver foil paper and attach to it. Here is a clamp type clip, and that would be cute to stick up at the top of the paper, any of these paper clip ones. Here's a star, and that's the perfect star for like the gold star, you know, and it's got a couple little arrows and a little heart over here. So I really liked this set of dies. Again, these are called Just a Note. And then I ordered some bling. Like, I don't need bling, but I am finding, I mean, I love to use bling, and it's really kind of a pain when you go to mail to constantly have to put more postage on things just to accommodate any little bump there is from bling. So I think I have this one already. These are the Sparkle Dot Essentials. And I think there's another color up here under the top part. Yeah, so there are the colors that you get in there. These are really pretty and very flat. So I got those. And then these are not flat, but they're not as raised as a lot of dots are. These are the Pearls of Beauty. And I thought those were very pretty. And I think these are just these three colors here. And then these are more raised. These are the pearlized faceted circles. And these are ones in their new latest catalog. And so there's all the colors there. So pretty. Of course, sparkly things don't ever come across as pretty as they are in person. They're a rounded dome shape, but then they are cut. They're faceted. I don't know how to describe them. They're very different and really pretty in person. So that was that. And then I just got another pack of basic white cardstock. You do get 40, or no, you only get 24 sheets now in a pack of basic white. And then I got this fun Valentine paper. I did not care for the pack that they came out with that was 6x6 because it wasn't geared, I didn't think, for anything, you know, that I wanted to do. It was more for creating with just the paper pack and making things with what was in the paper pack and not, I didn't think, I mean, there were two papers in it, in the whole pack, two of the paper designs that I liked. So I prefer to get 6x6 papers, but only if I like them. So I decided to get this one, and it is called Made with Love. So you have X's and O's, and then a nice stripe on the back, and tiny hearts. This is really good for card making because it's not a huge design. And then polka dots, so that could be for any time. Ooh, this is really making me want to make some Valentines. So scattered hearts there. I love the colors. And this, what are they? They are Bubble Bath, Flirty Flamingo, Poppy Parade, Real Red, and Strawberry Slush. Of course, you know red is my favorite color, so I love it all. And that's a fun little kind of dash dot design there. Oh, and even tinier hearts. So cute. Hello at Hector Garcia. Thanks for joining in. Oh, and striped hearts there. And this is a pretty little, that's the Bubble Bath pink with some flowers and tiny little hearts. That would be really sweet for a baby card, I think, or any type of a spring card. And then lovely little hearts on the back of that. And more hearts in a rainbow of colors, so they get darker as they go down the page. And then some arrows and hearts and flowers there. So This is a really good pack of Valentine paper. And speaking of making Valentines, I watched Kimbo, is it Kimbo Creations here on YouTube, and she put a call out for Valentine's. A friend of hers is gathering Valentines up for I think it's a nursing home or senior living home, and so they are doing a giveaway type thing. If you don't make Valentines and send to donate to the cause, then you will get entered on that. I want to do it. I don't want to do it for the giveaway, but I think it would be fun just to give me an excuse to make some extra Valentines and send. And anyway, you can look for that video of hers. I think it's Kimbo Creations. Kimbo. I'll put a link down in the bottom after the video to that because you can email her and request the mailing address of where to send them. So I got this fun Easter Joy paper also. So let's have a look at this. And this is a specialty paper because it's got some foiling in it. Is that popping up? Some of the little flowers in this design is foiled, and this is kind of a heavier paper. It's really nice. So that's the other side. That would be really cute for doing some kind of Easter basket something, I think. Of course, it is Easter paper, but you know. And then a nice stripe. And so these aren't necessarily, well, yeah, they are. Some of these are foiled as well. The green and the gold. And here's the other side of that. And then some of the little designs have foiling in the centers of this one. And there's the back side. Oh, and then we've got some cut aparts. These are fun. So you get 2 sheets of these. I particularly like, and I really think now that I am looking at this, I bought this pack of paper actually for these designs in here because these are so cute to, you know, it's like a ready-made background, and this one would be really cute to pop some little bunnies in or whatever. I've got a whole container full of Lawn Fawn stamps over here, and I have Easter ones and lots of bunny things, and I think that these would be really cute to use with some of those stamps. And there is the back side, like a checkerboard. And then we've got some pretty spring flowers here, and there is foiling. There is gold outlining on the daffodils, and the grass is foiled. Oh, and this is so sweet. They do have a stamp set with these bunnies and these little designs. And then we've got eggs with foiling. Cute. And then kind of a basket weave on the back of that. So that is that. So I will get that put back in the paper there in a second. And then the last thing of paper I got was this one, which they're doing a product of the month thing now. If you spend, I think it's $75, you get to order the product of the month for $5, I think. So I got this paper pack. This was actually, if the prior month's product of the month isn't all depleted, then you have your choice of which product you want to get. So the one for January actually was a stamp set with sentiments in it, and I liked the paper, this paper pack of blue papers, better than that stamp set. And this is called True Blue Florals, but I thought that was really pretty. So I will just flip through these really quick. So anyway, that was what I chose. And I think that this product of the month thing kind of comes from, it's another close to my heart thing, because when I used to sell for close to my heart, they had a stamp of the month. And it was the same sort of thing, except I think theirs was, if you spent $50, you could get the stamp of the month for $5 or whatever it was. So now Stampin' Up! Is doing this. So anyway, that is my order from them, and I think that is about it. Excuse me. I did get, of course I can't bring it over here so you can see it, but I did get a cute small little desk and chair to put in my room here to put my sewing machine on, so that I didn't have to haul my sewing machine over to this desk and get it all plugged in and set up just to stitch something quickly, because I would tend to opt for another way of doing whatever I was doing rather than go through all that to stitch something. And I thought if I could just set it up where all I have to do is just go use it, that would be so much easier. So that's what I did. And it just fit perfectly. I ordered the little desk and chair both off of Amazon, and it just fit perfectly where I wanted it to go. And I've got my sewing machine sitting on it, so that is handy now. All right, so I'm sorry I didn't have a project to make for you today, but yeah, this bug is, hi Anna. This bug is just, yeah, not making me happy. And were you on when I showed this set? I said this has your name all over it with those chickens. So cute. So I showed this in part 1, my first little video, and I ordered it from Frantic Stamper. As you know, they're going out of business, and I love, like your designs, I love what Sam Poole does, and so this was one of hers. So if you missed the first part, you can go back and see the other things, the other stamps that I ordered. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. I will try to get my little project that I started yesterday done and have that for Saturday morning makes this weekend. And then I hope to be back for a regularly scheduled project next Thursday. Fingers crossed. Okay, have a great weekend, you guys. Take care, and I will see you in my next video. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.